Is Adopt Me doing a Valentine's update in 2026? Here's everything we need to know. If you couldn't remember, last year we got a Valentine's Day update inside of Adopt Me. And guess what? Valentine's Day is in 1 month. If you Google when is Valentine's Day, it takes place on the 14th of February every single year. And while we know Adopt Me went and did a Valentine's update last year, so chances are they're gonna go and repeat that because it was a large success. If something works inside of the game, they're gonna go and repeat it, and this thing definitely worked. In 2025 Valentine's Day update, we had the release of the Cupid Dragon, which surprisingly isn't that valuable of a pet. It's only worth 6.75 in value, considering it costs 1,000 robux. And these values are based on the website adoptfrom.me, a website that I co-own. But this was not the only Valentine's Day pet Adopt Me went and added. So Adopt Me's Valentine's Day update last year actually took place exactly on Valentine's Day itself, which is, again, February the 14th. We know Adopt Me likes to go and do their updates on a Friday, and this year, the first Friday close to the 14th would actually be Friday, the 13th of February. So, assuming that Adopt Me does go and do another Valentine's Day update, we expect it to release on the 13th of February. As of right now, this is all speculation. Nothing has been confirmed by Adopt Me that we're going and receiving a Valentine's Day update. The only thing that is confirmed is the video that I made yesterday about the German Shepherd pet coming into the game this Friday. So what actually happened in the Valentine's Day update? Well, it was actually a 2-week event. Surprisingly, it was literally 14 days worth of Valentine's Day Adopt Me pets and currencies and activities, which is pretty cool. They even had their own event currency called hearts in case you managed to forget or in case you didn't participate. This is how you went and got them in 2025. A total of 8 roses spawned around Adoption Island every in-game day. Touching one gave you 20 hearts to appear on the ground and another rose to spawn nearby. A maximum of 160 could be earned by finding roses every in-game day. I managed to find this Adopt Me trailer video. There was this NPC with these love letters. This was the first introduction of the Cupid Dragon, and there was this whole Cupid Dragon event stand where you could go and purchase petware, you could purchase like toys, and then you could obviously go and purchase the pets. It does say that the event ends in 16 days, so I guess maybe it was a little bit over the 2 weeks, but we can see new pet coming in 9 days, this coming in 9 days as well, so there's more petware that was introduced. So throughout the 2-week duration, there was 2 different pets and they swapped out in between. So for week 1, we had the Lovebird pet, and then for week 2, we had the Sweetheart Rat pet. Again, both of these pets are actually similar in value, with the Sweetheart Rat having a medium demand being worth 0.8, meaning that these things are nearly worth a ride potion. Considering it was a completely free pet from a Valentine's update, these things are actually worth quite a bit. Now, if we check out all of the versions, we can see that a mega of these things is still pretty valuable. A mega Sweetheart Rat is a lot more valuable than a mega Lovebird, which is kind of interesting to see. In case you haven't seen a Sweetheart Rat, this is what it looks like. To be fair, I understand it's a cute pet. People like cute pets. It's got love hearts. The nose is a love heart. What is there not to like about this pet? And unless you don't like rats, then I guess that's probably what is there not to like. And then as for the other pet, the Lovebird, honestly, I think this is such a great pet and a neon. And again, this was obtainable by purchasing it with love hearts. So, what are the chances that we're gonna go and get the Love Heart currency come back? I say we have like an 80% chance that Adopt Me will go and bring us a Valentine's Day update. Now, why do I say that? Well, we know for a fact that the Cupid Dragon was a 1,000 Robux pet. And if Adopt Me has a chance to go and release another Robux pet for some sort of season, I highly likely predict that they're gonna go and do it because they can. So if we're gonna go and see a Valentine's Day update, likelihood is we'll see a Robux Valentine's Day themed pet alongside 2 heart currency pets or something along those lines, and the update would go and take place in February next month of 2026. Now you see, this wasn't actually the first Valentine's Day themed food event. Apparently in 2018, they also had like a pink themed Valentine's Day-ish event, which wasn't really in Valentine's Day, but so many people thought that this was an old Valentine's Day update. It actually took place in May, which is obviously not February. It's 2 months after, but it did give us the introduction of these interesting foods such as chocolate twist, ice tub, the chocolate drop, and the chocolate. All of these are really rare pieces of food, by the way. Please never go and eat these things. But basically we had a very pink looking island which was made. There's a whole teleportation area to go and get into the Sweet Street area, which is pretty fun. So maybe Adopt Me will go and give us a new location this Valentine's Day's update. This actually looks like such a fun place. This is one of the updates that I actually never participated in. I guess I wasn't playing Adopt Me at this time in 2018 because, you know, that was 8 years ago. This was 8 years ago. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. Also, what's crazy is that this little hot air balloon thing has not changed in 8 years. So what are the possible pets that we could go and get inside of the new Valentine's Day update? Well, I went to go and check out some concepts online, and these are the conclusions of what we got. A lot of people are thinking we're going to receive a love-themed unicorn. I mean, we got a lovebird and a sweetheart rat and a cupid dragon. All of these pets incorporate a love heart somewhere on this pet. For example, the actual cupid dragon, I think the whole wings are literally just the shapes of love hearts. So this thumbnail or this picture on the screen right here is a concept made by the person who does these thumbnails for the channel. But again, this is a concept of what the pet might look like, okay? This isn't confirmed, it's just what people are kind of guessing or predicting is what is gonna go and be. See, this is a pretty cool concept. If we were to receive a love-themed unicorn, I think people would lose their plot. They would go absolutely insane. I mean, we have a bunch of unicorns in the game already. We've got balloon versions, diamonds, evils, frost unicorns, golden unicorns, regular unicorns, alicorns. You name it, there is a ton of variations of a unicorn inside of Adopt Me. So honestly, I really would not go and be surprised if this was something that they went and introduced in this update. Another pet that a lot of people are thinking is a chocolate themed pet, because on Valentine's Day it's typically associated that people go and give each other kind of like a box of chocolates in the shape of a love heart. And I have seen so many people asking, including myself, for Adopt Me to go and add a chocolate themed pet. I highly doubt that they would go and do this, but if they did, I would probably predict that something like this would end up being a Robux pet, to be honest. So I think this would be a fun idea if they were to go and introduce a chocolate themed pet, but I imagine it would be like a chocolate friend, and then it would be like 500 Robux or something crazy. So if Adopt Me is following the theme of going and adding, you know, a 1000 Robux dragon every single seasonal update, we know that they do it for Christmas, we know that they do it for Halloween, and they started doing it for Valentine's Day. So if they continue that trend, that might mean we get another 1000 Robux Valentine's Day dragon. As of what it would look like, I'm not too sure. Obviously, this is a Cupid dragon, so maybe we'd get another Cupid themed pet, or maybe we'd get another dragon which would cost you 1000 Robux, which is similar to the Dusk dragon. Maybe it would be called the Valentine's dragon or the Valentine's Dusk dragon. I don't know. These are all just concepts and ideas that people have been going and suggesting and hoping go and get implemented into the game. I'm sure Adopt Me will go and make an announcement if they are going and doing a Valentine's Day update, but we won't likely hear that information until the early days of February. So probably if we are to go and find out and get a confirmation, we won't actually know until around February the 7th or February the 10th sort of thing. Normally a week before, they just tend to go and tell us is when the update's happening sort of thing. Also, this house is such a funny house. We got a wedding of Hello Kitty going on in this house. What in the world? This is such a wild house. So yeah, those are a bunch of concepts. Let me know if you are looking forward to the concept of potentially going and getting a Valentine's Day update inside of Adopt Me. Again, it is not confirmed as of yet, but when it does go and get confirmed, I will be sure to make a video to go and update you all on this. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it and subscribe. Press the button on the right hand side of the screen to check out another video that YouTube thinks you'd like to go and watch next. Want to check out the value website I've been using? The link's in the description of the video. It's called adoptfrom.me. Go and use this as your daily value trading website in Adopt Me. And for my real life channel, top secret content, press the button in the bottom left and I hope to see you there.